and welcome to this sewing tutorial that will help you making your Cécile bag. You will find in your sewing kit the different pieces of fake leather, the handle in tissue and the pieces of metal, the sewing thread, 2 needles, the screwdriver and a pair of scissors. To complete this kit, we will also need a lighter. We start with the part that will be the flap of the bag. We will also take the part that has the magnetic fastener and we will recover only the small part. Make sure that the largest part is facing inwards towards the smooth part, unlike the small piece which will be turned on the other direction. We take 7 lengths of thread. For all the sewing of the bag, we will do the double needle technique. So we're going to pass the thread in a needle, then we're going to pick this thread, which will create a little loop that will slip at the bottom of the needle. You then take most of the thread and pull it gently, which makes the knot go up towards the needle. The same goes for the other side. This shape of sewing will allow us to work with the 2 needles, alternating them. So we start sewing from the top. We are going to slide the 2 needles into the first hole. We are going to pull on the thread to have the same length on each side, and we will be able to continue sewing by alternating the needles. The idea for sewing is that we have a continuous stitch line. Once the sewing is finished, we cut out the excess thread and we will burn it with the lighter. Still with the part that serves as a flap, we will now put the fasteners. We're going to take 2 lengths of wire, then we're going to take the fasteners through which we pass the metal ring. We take the fastener back on itself and we put it on the piece of leather. Then we come to sew the piece to the bag. And once the first piece is laid, we'll do the second one. We then take the two main pieces of the bag, the one with the holes, that will become the pocket. Be careful to be on the outside of the bag, where the leather is a little grainy with reliefs. We're going to take full lengths of wire. You will see that there is one more hole on the big piece. So we pass the first needle through the first hole without the pocket, then the second needle through the two layers. The sewing is still done by alternating the two needles. We will take the first part of the bag to assemble it with the piece. There are two lines of hole on the bag. We will start sewing to the one closest to the pocket. We take 4 lengths of thread and we start sewing. For the next part, we will take the small handle and the screws. We pass the handle in the holes, then we put the first part of the screw. On the other side, we put the other part of the screw. And we finish to fix them with the screwdriver. To continue, we're going to take the zipper. We open the bag and we see the second line of holes. We will put the zipper next to it. We take another 4 lengths of thread. We start the seam without the zipper and we will add it to the third hole. We're going to take the two pieces that will be the bottom of the bag. The largest piece is placed behind and the second one in front. The grainy side in front of us on top. You can tie the piece by making knots along the seam to hold the piece securely or simply put the clamp on. We take 6 lengths of thread and we will start by sewing the first two pieces, the front piece of the bag. You'll see that the holes on the back piece are out of sync with the other piece. And once you move forward, you add this piece. We continue with the main back piece of the bag that we're going to sew like the previous one. We fold up this last piece and we will be able to start sewing the side pieces. We will make landmarks in a few places to keep the piece straight. Take at least 6 lengths of thread and start sewing from the top. The most technical part is on the edge of the bag where you have to sew the curves well. So alternate the needle by pulling the thread without tightening it too much to give the rounded shape. Now that the two pieces are sewn, the bag starts to take shape. We're going to finish sewing the zipper on front of the bag. Now it's time for the handle. We take the last pieces we have. First we pass the metal part through the fasteners and we will put the buckle on the short strap. The idea is to sew this part of the strap into the fasteners. We start the sewing at the top of the stain without the strap. Then going down, we will add it and finish sewing it inside. We then take the second part of the strap and pass the last piece of metal through it. We will fold the end of the tissue, then fold it on itself again, about 5 cm lower, and we will therefore sew this part of the strap on itself. We pass most of the strap through the metal buckle of the first part, then through the second buckle. All that remains is to sew the end of the strap to the fastener, as the first one. To end, we will put the handle at the back of the bag. Et voilà, your bag Cécile is now done. We hope you like it and you are ready to take it with you wherever you go.